What is going on, guys? Yet again, welcome to another brand new video in a brand new channel with brand new content. Welcome all to the Angel Show with your host Angel, here giving you the latest news on everything from games to movies to trailers to everything. Will be giving you the latest news. And talking about news, topic for today would be we have a 50-50 thing going on here. We have petitions going on, we have all this craziness, and it has been officially confirmed that Robert Pattinson is the new Batman. Now, for a lot of people out there that don't want Robert Pattinson as a new Batman, listen, there's nothing you can do. He's already signed the contract. But don't just think that he did the Twilight movies and that's all he did. He had a couple real good movies. The Lost City of Z, Remember Me, that is a romantic movie. There's a couple other movies I do want to see, but I did see those two movies, and his range in acting is really good. He is a real good actor. So, and you guys must remember, this Batman movie is not going to be an action-packed Batman movie like the other ones. Talking about that, I just have some details, significant details that was came across. This is the first official details of the Matt Reeve directed film, The Batman, and what it's going to be pretty much about. As you guys all know, Batman is one of the most wealthiest, most brilliant and capable minds in the world. The skilled fighter. He could put himself to sleep. He could put his mind make believe. He could sleep for 2 hours and his mind think he slept for 8. That's how brilliant this guy is. One of the best detectives in the DC universe, and this have never been portrayed in other movies. We never had a chance. Actually, in the show, the Batman show with Adam West back in the day, 1960s, they used to have, because they used to have him, like, he will follow clues and try to solve the crime. That's pretty much what Batman is. Batman is not all about kicking everybody's ass because he knows how to kick everybody's ass. He is a brilliant mind. I mean, they have said that his IQ is like way beyond Albert Einstein. So his is like one of the most intelligent people besides Lex Luthor. He is one of the most intelligent people in the DC universe. But I'm gonna read to you what we have here. The aspect of his character in which was generally been neglected in the movies, and that's what I was talking about. It was the significant that it has been neglected to be like just action packed trying to kick everybody's ass, but you never seen him use the how smart he really is. So the Matt Reeves directed film set to shoot in the early 2020. The Batman has been in development since Batman vs Superman: Dawn of Justice was in production. Originally, the idea was for Ben Affleck to star and direct, but ever since he handed the movie over to Reeves, it has been clear that fans were in for a very different movie. And that's what I like about what Matt Reeves came. He said, hey, I want to take this to a different level. I want to, he's a big Batman fan, so that's always a good thing to have, like a director or an actor that pretty much knows like the character and loves to, and would love to make that kind of character come to life. So while Batfleck has earned praises from fans from looking part and having some terrific action scenes, some fans complain that even in a movie that dealt with almost every element of his backstory, the genius detective part kind of got lost in the weeds, focusing more heavily on the superhero elements and the brooding, tortured psychology. It seems that this is part of what interests Reeves and Pattinson, though, and rather than focusing on how he turned his body into a weapon, a la the early days depicted in Batman Begins, the Batman will tackle the mental side of Bruce's development and what he was able to do with those skills. Per the Hollywood Reporter, this new Batman needed to conform to a defined age bracket. He is written as around 30 years old. Basically, that's the same age as Robert Pattinson is. And the story is neither another rehashing of his original nor the tale of a seasoned crime fighter ruling Gotham City. He is Bruce Wayne still trying to find his footing on his way to becoming the genius detective. And that is pretty cool. Of course, you're gonna have the Batman suit because you can't have the Batman without the Batman suit. But to tackle that, to tackle the mental genius that he is, and to tackle that in the movie at a noir-based kind of movie, like one of those detective movies, is gonna be awesome. So I can't wait to actually see what Matt Reeves is gonna bring. That will help differentiate the Reeves Pattinson, who conceived as the first part of the potential trilogy from the Planet of the Apes filmmaker. And if you guys seen Planet of the Apes, you guys know there's gonna be a hell of a good movie. From other takes on Batman, in the comic, his detective skills often come into play. Batman first appeared in a series called Detective Comics, after all. But in the movies, he is often treated more like a writer. In the comic book, something treats Superman like a meathead whose physically prowess makes him think first of punching every problem. And that's pretty much is true, man. In pretty much in every movie that we've seen, I mean, we have seen Batman, and we have seen Michael Keaton in the Batman. We have seen George Clooney, Val Kilmer, shit. We have seen Christian Bale, and we have seen Ben Affleck. We have seen Adam West. Adam West was more of that, I'm gonna solve the detective, always working with Gordon and going over and trying to solve and trying to catch the crooks. Batman came, they introduced the Joker and everything. Boom, action packed. Every movie ever since, they always had that action packed, I'm gonna beat everybody up Batman. As what I like about the Matt Reeves is gonna be a different take, and to make a movie that is gonna be based on how genius he is, you need an actor that could act. You don't need an actor that's gonna kick ass. That's one thing that a lot of people are taking a mistake, is they don't want Pattinson because he did the Twilight. Look, we need an actor that could portray Bruce Wayne and do the Batman. We need him not to just only fight, but use the way that he thinks and the way that he deems. And so it's gonna be some acting to believe he's there, to believe that he's using his genius to do what he has to do. So for all those that don't like Pattinson, look, guys, with all these petitions and stuff, just give the guy a break. We're not the ones making the movie. He's the one that's gonna act. We said the same thing about Ben Affleck. Shit, we said the same thing about Chris Evans. Nobody really wanted Chris Evans as Captain America, and boom, we got Chris Evans. Chris Evans didn't have a big film biography behind him that would say, hey, he could be Captain America, and boom, he is one of the best Captain Americas, or only Captain America that we've seen. Same thing with Robert Downey Jr. With all these actors, we usually seen them in one character and always stick to that particular character, not always the same character. But they do good in one movie, you see him as that. He did good in Twilight. Twilight was a success for all the young people back in the day. I mean, I've seen the Twilight movies. There was a couple parts but like, oh my god, this is such a freaking teeny bopper vampire wolf movie. But I seen Remember Me. It's a romantic comedy. I seen The Last City of Z with Charlie Hunnam and Tom Holland and Robert Pattinson, and he did actually real good. There's a couple other movies that people have telling me that you have to watch to see what he brings more, basically. So I can't wait to actually see what other what he's gonna bring to the role. I can't actually see what he's gonna bring to the role. But yet again, that's the latest news that we have on the Batman Pattinson dilemma. We have a brief thing that we're gonna see of what the movie's gonna be about. So it's not gonna be an action-packed Batman that you guys know. This is gonna be using Batman's as a detective that he is, one of the greatest detectives in the world. So I can't wait to see what they're gonna come out and see and come out and do. I can't wait. There was so many things. So yet again, guys, welcome and thank you so much for coming into the Angel Show. This is Angel. I will see you guys later.